Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well. So I've come on this morning bright and early because I wanted to share my next project with you. I decided it's been on my mind to do a wintry Christmas journal, and I didn't want anything let's say too, overtly Christmassy. I wanted something a little bit more subtle Christmassy, although I'm keen on doing maybe a vintage one as well, but this one I wanted it more antique style, more subtle, and that sort of thing. So I don't have a lot of papers that would fit that style, so I went on and found some digitals, and this time I've always been I've got my digitals from generally from one content creator, I can't speak this morning, Ruby and Pearl, that's right. But this time I looked and I saw this one on Raindrop Lila, excuse me, and yeah, I really liked her, this particular one. I looked everywhere, to be honest, but I was trying to find something very specific that I had in my head, and this was it. So when I found it, I was really happy. And then she has I've used two kits so far here in this bit from Raindrop Lila, and one of them is an Angels kit and the other one is the Christmas one. So yeah, really happy with that. So yeah, as you can see, it's a document journal. I'll just check that the whole thing is in. I think it is. Sorry, I'm in the, yeah, it's in just. I'll pull you back a little bit. There we go. I think that will work. I'll just have to keep it around about there. It's really difficult. I need to get a longer arm, I think, so I'll try and keep it here. So these are the pages that I've got so far, and then this is going to be the cover, I think. I'm trying to decide. I absolutely adore this paper. It's Lochta paper again, and I have it in silver. I made a video, a journal, sorry, in the silver one with the silver pears and apples, and yeah, that one, I love that one too. But this one I thought was, it's not overtly Christmas, but it is apples and pears. Pears in particular remind me, golden pears obviously remind me of Christmas, so I thought it would be a nice alternative. So that was the paper that I'm thinking about using, and I think it would look really nice on there, although it is quite, I think it can take it. I think it can. I was going to say that, the pattern is quite large. So the other option would be to use fabric. So I do have some really pretty fabrics that I could use. I mean, that's pink and that clashes, so I don't think I'll be using that one, but it is gorgeous. I might think about that. I have some red velvet that I could use. That would be really nice, very sumptuous, but it's a document journal, so my feeling is I should use paper, document style journal, although it's Christmassy. So I do have other pieces that I could use. Yeah, nothing as large as that. I've got this beautiful teal green, which again is absolutely gorgeous, and I could use something like that. So, but I think I'm going to stick to this. I love that apples and pears, and I love the shiny gold, so I think I'll stick to that. However, I do realise that I would need something, to stabilise the paper a little bit. So I was thinking about using one of these bags. This one's quite thick. I've got another one here, but it's much thinner, but double fold over, it's not too bad. This one is still much thicker. And then I've got this one here, which again is, yeah, it's quite thick. Not as thick as this though. So I'm tempted to use the thicker one because by the time I've finished it, I think it will be quite chunky. Usually I would make the cover first and then the signatures second, but you know, I just got straight stuck into that. So yeah, so I need to cut it down. So I will just measure how much I need here, and then if I measure it to there, I can cut some off anyway, because it's a natural fold there. Well, not a natural one, but it has been folded. So I will cut this off. So yeah, as I say, you know, I was quite excited to show you this and get stuck in. I'm not cutting this very straight, but alright, so there we go. So if I fold that a little bit less, I've got some room to play with. I will need to give myself some room to play with. So I'm going to cut it to there, I think. I don't like them too close to the edge, but then again I don't like them flopping over the edge because it does tend to bend them a little bit. I'll have a little bit further over. Yeah, I think the other option is to reinforce it just by folding it. If I fold it like this, oops, sorry you can't see. If I fold it like this, I'll just grab my bone folder. Something like that. And then, so that would come over like that. That's a bit neater. And then I could do the same on this side. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Not too much, just enough to you know, make it, reinforce it a little bit. And what I can do is I can cut, if it's too thick, I can cut one of them off. It doesn't have to be. So I'll put that back in, and there we go. I like that. And then I'll just cut the top and bottom. I think I'm going to keep the edge. Yeah, I'm going to keep the edge because it will grow, and as you know, as it grows you need more room, so I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to glue this down. Just wondering whether to use, yeah, I'll use this glue for now. Hope I'm making the right decisions here. I don't want to, well, they are digital, so you can reprint them, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, I needed to do inside, didn't I? Oops. Yeah, so it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work out, because I can reprint, but it would be a shame to have to do that. I don't like wasting paper. There we go. Might need more on than that. I don't even know if that's straight. It looks like it might be bulky, but it isn't, I promise you. I'm going to cut the edge off though, because that is a bit bulky, and I'll do the same on that side. That's better. I'll just glue that down a bit more. Yeah, that's definitely better. Oh, it doesn't want to stick. it doesn't want to stick at the moment, but I'll rectify that in a minute. So I just want to make sure that I've got the same size all the way down. So it's 23 and a half, 23 and a half, 23 and a half. Good. It's nice and neat. Good. That's good. That was a lucky move because I wouldn't have known that. It was. Okay, good. I'll cut this edge off again. Just glue that down. I think this is what, when you turn it over like that, that tends to come. Right? Well, that's, yeah, I'll just do it again. And then do it here. I mean, glue stick isn't the strongest of glues to do this, but it's not that thick. It looks thick, but it's not that thick. I like the puffiness of these. Sometimes I thought I cut that. Anyway, sometimes I fill them with something, a little bit of fabric or something, just to puff them out a little bit more. But with it being a document journal, I think we'll leave it as is. So really happy with that so far. Well, sort of. Just does not want to stick. There we go. Right, and then what I don't want to do is waste this paper. This is precious. I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to have to be very careful with it. So I'm just going to cut now. Stop fucking on. And I want enough to be able to go over the edge. So I think that's good. Oops. And then I can, I'll just cut it off completely. So only a little bit left. I might have to get some more because I do love it. So there we go. So in case you don't know what locked paper is, it is it's made in Nepal and it's handmade paper. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous in this light. I hope the lighting's all right for you guys because I'm going to do it this side because I've got that big bulky bit there. Yeah. Good. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the inside. Alright, let's go for it. I'll grab something to glue on. I couldn't find my glue boards the other day and I'm not sure what I've done with them. I had a tidy up. Oh, there we go. I did have a tidy up in here. I'm going to use glue stick again and I'll just put plenty on. It's quite hard, yeah, it's made in Nepal, it's very hard wearing, it's handmade and you can get lots of different designs. I've used maybe 6 or 7 different designs over the years and at least 4 of them in my journals, including this one. So the one, last two journals, the autumn journals, that was locked paper. And if you look back, you'll see a silver version of this one with the apples and pears, and my niece's journal, which was sort of which had these I'm trying to think how you would, I've forgotten the word, anyway, it had writing on them, writing on it, just make sure that it's loads of glue on. I want it to be, I don't want any air bubbles. There's a risk of that with, if you miss a little bit, and I don't want to miss any of it. So there we go, I think that's quite thorough. You probably can see that it's not, but a little bit there. It's always good to really check, and if you check in the light, you can see much more clearly. Yeah, I think I've got it. Okay, a bit down there. Can always redo the edges again. Right, so dirty hands now. I need to. I keep saying this, but I need some wipes here just to wash. I'm gonna. I can't really. Okay, I don't want to get the cover dirty, so just trying to get the glue off my hands. Okay, right, so I said I would use this side. I'm going to stand up for this, take that off there. Drop it on the floor. And then I will put this. Should have done it this way around, shouldn't I? Don't know, I'm thinking sometimes. There. So I've got plenty to fold in. Just tidy up a little bit. Paper sticking to my fingers. Okay, let's do this. No, can't do that. It's showing through. I didn't think it would. Now it could be just because it's wet, but no way am I having that showing through. So I'm going to have to put something there quickly. Let's see, I've got this bond paper here. So, gosh, I don't know what you must think. Now I'll have to glue that bit again. Making a dog's dinner of this. Locked paper is quite strong in that, you know, I mean, you don't want to mess about with it too. Excuse me, you don't want to mess about with it too much. But excuse me, I'll just have a drink of water. Shame about that little bit there, because I think that was where I folded it back. But I think once it dries, it will tighten up a little bit. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. Now I will fold that in. I mean, I could cut it off. I'll just cut this edge off. go. And then I'll fold that in there. Now I'll just cut this edge off. Because this little bit comes in handy for when, if I wanted to, I could use it in the centre of you know, of the signatures if I wanted to. Yeah, that's looking nice. I like that. Beautiful. Okay, so I will fold these down. Again, using Pritt Stick, which is very mushy, but in this case it's welcome. Make sure I get it to the corners as well. I'm not worried about this on this side because I will be putting something else there. That will cover it, the colour. So I'm not worried about it. I didn't want it showing on the nice. Okay, good. And then I'm going to fold these in because it's not thick paper, and I think it will be okay to do that. I wouldn't normally I'd cut it off, but I'm going to fold them in today. Fold that one in like that. This one. And this one. Yeah, I usually cut them off, but I just feel like I want to fold it in today. I think I just said that, didn't I? If this video gets a bit long, I will do it in stages. So anyway, as I say, I hope you're all well. It's a dreadful day here. It's so raining, and I'm saying it's dreadful. At least it's not, we're not flooding here, and some people are really struggling with flooding, and that is just awful. There's so many things happening right now, isn't there? Just, you don't know where to start. But yeah, weather isn't great. That's not as neat as I wanted. I'll pull that back in. That's better. Yeah, that's fine. Good, good. On this side. I might be being a bit overly generous with the glue, but because it's still very sticky, but my hands are really dirty. Yeah, that's okay. Get that in, and then flatten that down. Nice. Right, I'm going to turn it off. I want to go and wash my hands because they're very sticky. Hi, back again. So wash my hands. Sticky everywhere. It's a big mistake. Luckily, it's not on the outside. That's all still nice and clean. Right, so now I need to decide which way is up. So do I want the pears coming down, or do I want them going up? think I like that. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. So this is going to be the top. So I probably need to, let me think. No, that's fine. So I've been looking at papers to use. So I was looking at that one, but I don't think that goes with that. This would have been my first choice. Unfortunately, I cut this as a page, glued it, and then it went wrong, and now it's too small for that, which is a real shame. A bit gutted about that, to be honest, because that would have been perfect. But this actually is very similar in colour to this, or it's not far off. So I'm going to use this, and I think this is a perfectly nice piece of paper to use. This is cardstock, but it's sort of thinner, slightly thinner. I got it from a shop where you can buy, I've mentioned it before a few times, you can buy 10p, or you could. They fold that. They were selling them off at 10p a sheet. That you know, I got the ones that I wanted, and they didn't have any more left. Hopefully that. It says 45p, but it was actually 10p because it was, as I said, they were selling them off. So I got a bit of a bargain. Just wondering. So just make sure I've got a good clean edge there. And I can see it on here. I think that's in a good place. I've got a nice strip to use there as well, so all good. It's funny, you know, I'm one of those people that struggle to use things. I hoard things, and it's silly really. Don't need to hoard things because you soon forget about them. So I think I want a little bit more off. I don't like it too close to the edge like that. Take a little tiny bit more off. Now that I can see, I can do that. It only needs to be a little bit, but it's just enough to... No, I didn't do that straight. Okay. Oh, took a little bit off there. I think it's very straight, but never mind. Okay. Yep, that's much better. I like that better. Okay, so I'm going to more gluing. Just glue on. Glue it. I think. Put some glue on here, or yeah, I'll put it on here. More smushy glue to deal with. So anyway, I just thought you might want to come along with me. I would like to do some tutorials, but I do need to think about what I'm doing. I'm not one of those that can easily just, you know, switch the camera on and just do. I have to plan. Which is fine. I just need to commit myself to doing it, commit to doing it. Again, I don't want any air bubbles. Sorry for the banging. Neither do I want lumps. So I'll just try and get all the way around. Make sure that I've covered everything. Okay. I think that's covered. Okay. Ooh. What's the top? What's the other? Yeah, it does matter. Yes, it does. Yeah. You can see it's puffy. The puffiness is from the you know, the paper behind, which is what I wanted. I like that puffiness. I think that's as straight as I can do it right now. Yeah, that's good. Seems like everything's nice and flattened. Fabulous. Now then, it's interesting, I need to think, I'm going to let that dry right before folding it, because as you know, when you fold something like this, it when it's wet it bunches up and it's an ugly look. I am just wondering, I'm going to show you some more things before, and then I will do the stitching when I've decided what sort of binding I want. So I'm wondering about what type of binding I want with this. I might do sort of like a document style binding, you know, for a change. I think that would look really nice. So I'm going to leave that to dry, and in the meantime I was just going to show you what I have here. So I've got a, because as I said, I don't really have a lot in the way of medieval bits and bobs, you know, books and things like that. But I do have a really lovely hymn book here, which I'm using up because I want to use the book itself to do an altered book. Isn't that lovely? I think that's just gorgeous. And there are some Christmas ones on here, so I thought that would be quite nice to put Christmas in here. There we go, Christmas ones. So our little town of Bethlehem, oh my goodness, oh come all ye faithful. Oh wow, yeah, love those. Hark the Herald. Oh, I don't want to use it now. No, I will, but yeah, that's really sweet. So the other things I wanted to do with these, because in fact I'll do it one at a time. No, I'll show you them first. Make sure you're in. Sorry about wobbling the camera there. So these are books that I have which could potentially help me in choosing in with ephemera. However, I'm going to struggle to tear things out, so I need to think about that. But I'll show you the images. I don't know if I've showed you these. I think I probably have, because I, you know, and this one, they all have, this one's an art book, but they all have amazing images in. Look at that. These are in black and white. I don't think there's any colour ones in this one. But yeah, this is full of things that I could use there. That's European drawings in the collection of Santa Barbara Museum of Art. This, I've had this a long time, so I'm not sure where it came from, but I've had it a long time. And this one was I bought second hand from a charity shop for $6.99, and I think I did show you this one. And it's just stunning. It's a stunning book. With gold, with colour and black and white images. This, I mean, yeah, lots of religious imagery, and like I said, you know, I'm not particularly, I mean, it's Renaissance art as well, so it's not all religion, but most of it is. You'll find a lot of it is. But it was at the time, you know, those were the subjects of the time. You know, that was what was popular with patrons. And so this is, you know, there's a lot of symbolism in the work, as there is now, but in a different way. So yeah, you can see just a beautiful book. But this one was for members. It wasn't for it wasn't sold to the public, as far as I know. But yeah, love that. And I might find something in that. That cover is just amazing. Beautiful. It's losing some, or it was losing some of its spine. Some area of its spine, can't see it, sorry. Looks worn, but I like, you know, I like the look of it. I think it's a beautiful book. So I was really pleased to find that, and I think the price was amazing. So that's another one that I could take some images from. And then this one, as I said, this one, I think I might have shown you this one. This is, as far as I can remember, this is all in black and white. Oh no, there's a colour one there. I think there's a few colour plates every now and then. Ooh, look at that. Oh wow, beautiful. So happy to have these books. Yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of inspiration, a lot of images. That one. That I could potentially use. Although my book isn't a religious, my journal isn't going to be religion focused. It is Christmas, after all. It should have some element of religion in there. I don't totally, you know, discounting it. It's important, and I do actually really enjoy the particularly Mary. I think, you know, she's images of Mary really interest me. Mary and child. I think it's sort of iconic symbolism, and look at that. So yeah, loads in there. So I just wanted to show you them. And then the other thing that I could use is I branched out from Ruby and Pearl. From Ruby and Pearl to Raindrop Lilac, and then these are from Medieval Mirage, Giraffe. And some of them aren't actually, that one isn't, but most of them are. That one's, I don't know, I got a freebie, I think, I'm not sure. And that one isn't, but the rest are. So I thought these would look really nice in there. So I'm just going to give you a quick flip through, and then you can see what pages I've chosen. So this is the first page, and then inside we've got this one. And I think every other page maybe, but or is tissue paper. I've left that one plain, but some of them I've printed on. And then we've got this gorgeous paper here, beautiful here, and then this is tissue paper that's been printed on. And I actually really like that side, almost better than that side, the other side. But yeah, and then I've put some plain cream parchment paper in there. I've just thought you can't see it all, sorry, I'll go back. Yeah, tissue paper here, that beautiful paper there. This is Raindrop, all of it's Raindrop Lilac. Can't say that. Gorgeous. Another printed tissue paper there. This one isn't actually. This is off. Actually, I'm not. I don't know if that's from the Raindrop Lilac. I think these are off a freebie website, and I can't remember the name of it now. I'll try and go back and find it and link it. And then that one's Raindrop Lilac, and then there's some more plain paper. So I've tried to include plain paper. This is beautiful. It's upside down. It is vellum, from a pack that I got from Hobbycraft quite a long time ago now, and I've almost used it up. I don't know if they still sell it. It was not that long ago, it's only a couple of years, but yeah, had it, well, at least a year, 18 months, something like that. Yeah, that one. And then this is some of that land registry paper. Some, obviously, music paper. This is one of my favourites, actually. How beautiful is that? And I think this one is, again, is from that free website. I need to, it's, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's going to bug me now. Yeah, Raindrop Lila, Raindrop Lila, and then, so actually there is room for one more. Yeah, I'm going to do another tissue paper. I had it on the printer and I was thinking, why is that there? And I think it's because I had in mind to do another one to go here, and I didn't do it last night. I think it was meant probably to go here, or, oh yeah, that's on the back. Yeah, so that's going to be my centre. And so you can see these go very nicely with it, with this. So what I did with this Medieval Odyssey from Medieval Mirage is rather than choosing the journal pages, I chose the ephemera instead, because that's what I needed. I think I've got enough pages there, I don't want to add to them. I'm not sure I'll use that. I did quite like, I was looking for something with fruit and Christmas flower, and I think they remind me of, because that's, I think it's Christmas rose, I'm not sure. But anyway, I may not use it. I used it in my autumn journal. Yes, this is from katecrafts.com, and I'm not sure where that one's from, but I was going to use this, maybe the bird, but I'm not really thinking about nature inspired other than sort of Christmassy florals. Yep, these pockets and things like that. Quite like that one. I was going to use that one, and then something like this. So I've got a few here. I mean, her kits are absolutely massive, so I didn't print them all out. And there's another one. I just printed out a few to show you. I'm not sure I'll be using blue, but then it is also in gold. It's a similar one in gold, if I can find it. So yeah, anyway, you'll have seen these. Other crafters use them. There we go. It's different, actually. I think I prefer those. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yes, so that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to come on, show you. I will, when I do once that's dry and I get to work, because this video is quite long, I'll do another video doing some pockets and things like that. So I will say goodbye for now, and I will see you again very soon, and everybody take care and thank you for watching. Bye for now.